Hey everybody, welcome back to more Lunar 2 Eternal Blue Complete, where last time we went and freed the last of the 4 dragons. Now all the dragons are free, we have all their crests, we're ready to go. But now everything is dark. Zophar's impending revival is here, so we might want to make haste towards Pentagulia. But before we do that, we can actually maybe prepare for this just a teeny bit by going over to Meribia and buying some starlights. We don't really need money at all, really, for much of anything anymore, so we can kind of just head right over there if we need to. We'll just head right over here and then just make our way to Meribia. Like I said earlier, money is no object, so let's just go ham, buy all the starlights we can. I'm just gonna top off just so I have enough. I'm gonna do the same for the angel tears and maybe the herbs. But if you want to get starlights in another way without actually buying them, you can steal them from the necromancers in Zarek Palace anyway, so there is that option. The biggest reason why I'm topping off on starlights now is because the next dungeon is a level check dungeon. Just because there's like a ton of enemies in there, you kind of want to be prepared. There's a statue near the end of it anyway, so it's fine. But it's nice to just be topped off on that. It's the end of the game. It doesn't really matter anymore. You got a lot of money. You're good to go. And I'm kind of taking the long way around because I'm kind of an idiot. Whoops. Either way, if you want to get there really quickly and just not bother with the starlights, you can just head straight from Zarek Palace. Just go to the right. There's going to be a ramp right next to Rakali. You just go there and you go up and then to the left and you get to Pentagulia. It's not a long trek in the slightest. I just kind of overcomplicated it getting some items. Look, Lucia, I can see the port of Pentagulia. We must now gather the power of the dragons to destroy the seal and rescue the goddess. With that, my mission will be accomplished. The rest will be entrusted to Athena. Even if... Lucia.
Danger! Incoming zombie at 6 o'clock!
My. You've been busy little beavers, haven't you?
Galleon!
What are you doing here?
Zophar's restoration is not quite complete, and you've been making faster progress than we expected. Therefore, it's my job to create a little crisis.
I just love Galleon's actor so much in Lunar 1 and 2. He's just so good. Why are you here, Galleon? Are you trying to stop us? You're not as ignorant as you look, hero. I'm afraid I simply cannot allow you and your friends to enter the holy city. You are as stupid as you look, Galleon. Last time you got lucky. This time we'll beat you. Wait, hero. I know your plan, Galleon. You will join with Zophar to destroy our world. Me? Destroy the world? Oh dear, that sounds so barbaric. I love it. But please don't confuse my intentions, sweet child. I will indeed destroy this world and send it into chaos. But then, with Zophar, I will recreate this world in the form it was always meant to have. Lunar will be reborn as a flawless gem without the impurities of the goddess. And without you... Lucia! I will not rest until I have accomplished my mission. And now that I have removed the seal of the 4 dragons, you cannot stop me. So you think, Lucia, but you are so very wrong. You will disappear along with the dragon ship Destiny. No! Sweet Lucia the Blue Star, your actions surprise me. You choose to protect Hero and his friends, mere humans. Dear Lucia, this is quite a change in your way of thinking. I never expected you to be quite so amusing, dear child. And so I've decided to spare the lives of you and your friends. For now, I expect all of you to keep me delightfully entertained until our next encounter. Lucia, are you alright? Hero. I am Lucia the Blue Star, and I must fulfill my duty, no matter the cost. no matter how I feel. Lucia. Hear me, dragons of Althena! Hear the commands of Lucia as I call you forth. Reveal your power and appear before me! Ah! Ruby! That was awesome. That was the power of the 4 dragons. And now they've broken the seal. We can finally see the goddess tower with the goddess herself waiting inside. Did you see that, hero? The other dragons and me broke through the seal like nobody's business. Great, now we can enter the tower and meet with Althena.
Tell me, Lucia, what weighs so heavily upon your heart? You should be thrilled, dear Lucia. Your mission is nearly at an end. Go forth, Princess of the Blue Star. Go forth and meet with the goddess Athena. Or are you starting to realize what the consequences of that meeting will be?
So, we can now enter the goddess tower. In the Sega CD version of this game, this entire part was slightly different. Galleon's immediate crisis is very different. Giving Lucia the choice to choose between her mission and saving Hero. Leading to one of the only moments of the game where you can control Lucia, just not in battle as usual. And then they finally attack Pentagulia in order to reveal the 5th tower.
Dragons of Althena, come forth! This is it! Let's go!
Let's rock!
I kind of think I like the PlayStation version of the events better. I do like the Sega CD version, don't get me wrong. I think that's like an amazing idea. I just don't like the fact that you have to do all the backtracking. It would have been nice if it was like a cinematic or something, I don't know. It just kind of wastes so much time and yeah, just get on with it. So we're gonna head into the next dungeon. Speaking of which, this dungeon doesn't exist in the Sega CD version, by the way. It kind of does, but you start out more than halfway done with it. It's weird, but I will explain when we get there. Like I said before, this place is a level check dungeon in a sense, but you have the Althena statue right here inside the Dragon Ship Destiny if you need it. It's not too bad, and there's one that's going to be further up ahead. But now we must enter Pentagulia, which Pentagulia has zombies roaming about, which they're just going to yell at you. They don't really attack you. It's a little weird. But I think we might actually want to prepare for this dungeon. It's not easy, but it's not hard. The thing we really need to worry about is paralyze and yeah, just mainly paralysis. So we're just gonna make sure to just have all that stuff that we are good to go with. And I do want MP, so I'm just gonna have that on Jean so she gets that. And Ronfar I don't think really needs this anymore. I'm gonna give him the Thunder Crest so we have some more options for attacking. And then Lamina is just gonna be able to go first because I would rather have her go first in this dungeon, just so if she's like, you know, just destroying everything. There we go, and that should be it. There we go. And yeah, I think I'm good to go. Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, that should work. That should work. All right, let's head inside. What is this place? This is Althena's fortress. This is the ark that Althena created for the journey to the Silver Star. What? Then the legend is true! Our ancestors really were brought here from the Blue Star by Althena? I've heard the same legend, but I never guessed it could really be true. I used to hear stories about how the Blue Star became uninhabitable for humans. But what could possibly have happened to ruin the Blue Star for humans? It's not important to know right now. We must hurry, Althena is waiting. Dodging the question a little bit there, Lucia. But yes, this is a level check dungeon, so just go ham, but not too ham. You have the starlights if you bought them, so you should be good to go. But yeah, this entire portion of this dungeon does not exist in the Sega CD version. I'll tell you when it actually does. But we have new enemies, the Plasma Prisms, which these things are like a common enemy in Lunar 1, so it's just kind of funny to not see them until like just now. But Plasma Prisms, if they are spinning like this on their horizontal axis, they are just going to go up to somebody and just whack them. But if they're spinning on their vertical axis, prepare to get hit for a lot of damage, usually on some characters like Lamina and Lucia, and sometimes Jean if she's been hit once. We'll pretty much just knock them out like immediately. So we might want to not have that happen. So the best way to deal with these guys is physical attacks because they're resistant to pretty much anything magic, like wind, fire. They're resistant to poison, paralysis, sleep, confusion, ice, lightning, all that good stuff. So just make sure that you are aware how much it takes to kill one of these things. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna do a poster to get rid of one of them. Ronfar is gonna go in and attack. And Jean is just going to, she can actually get rid of one of them by attacking, but I'm gonna have her do Blue Dragon Palm just in case. And Lamina, do something. I think she still has the Thieves Staff equipped now I think about it. Because, let's see, I'm just gonna do that. There we go. And then just attack whatever, you're good.
I'll take care of this.
Although I just made her go first, she's not really useful in this particular battle. Because this is just mainly all mirrors and they are resistant, again, to pretty much everything. So might as well just not have that be a thing. All we have left is just that one that just does the little itty bitty damage, which is better than having the one that does a lot of damage.
Destruction.
Thank you, Lucia. Perfect. All right, continuing forward. Nothing over there. Another mirror to deal with. And you missed me. There we go. And they're down. Time for the first chest of this dungeon, a Vitality Vial. Going back to the Sega CD version, I think it is a nice and very different experience compared to this one. So I might play it at some point, just not as an LP. I mean, we'll see at some point, who knows. I do like it though, it is different. It's mainly different in the dungeons, for the most part. But we do have a new enemy, the Stone Creep. Stone Creep is a little bit different. They're resistant to physical and some magics, as well as poison, paralysis, sleep, and confusion. So pretty much Jean's stats effects in this dungeon, as you can tell, are kind of useless. But while they are resistant to magics, it's still nice to use it because you'll do a lot of damage using magic, so just keep that in mind. Either way, Jean's able to take one of those out just using her normal stuff by attacking, so it's fine. And then Lamina's just going to use a staff. I don't really need her to use her magic for this per se, so I think this should be fine.
I'll take care of this.
Yeah, it still does a decent chunk of damage. I'm okay with that. All right, good for the criticals. There we go. That means you can just attack this one with another critical. Thank you. That just makes Hero go over to this one and just start attacking. Oh, yes, I don't do too much damage. Okay, Ronfar just did not get in there. Never mind. That's fine. But at least Lucia's going to be healing Lamina, hopefully. Thank you. That saves me from having to do that later. And Ruby is now powered up slightly, so she does a little bit more damage when she attacks now. But she also has a different animation she can do as well, where she'll light up on fire and just shoot at an enemy. It does a little bit more damage than her standard swipe attack at this point, where she does like 30 there. I'll do like 60-ish, maybe. All right, another group down. Hello there. All right, and down we go towards these treasure chests. But we have another new enemy to deal with. The Statue Soldier. So the Statue Soldier is weak to pretty much wind, ice, fire, and lightning. So that's all well and good, because these things are technically, they're not weak to it, but it's still nice to know. So I'm just gonna have Hero attack, and Ronfar is actually going to use Red Dragon Anger on all of them, because it's pretty much going to get rid of all of them. But the Statue Soldier, if it has like its sword above its head like it's doing now, it's going to swing down on a character and just do a decent chunk of damage. But if it's just kind of has this sword just staying there like on the ground normally, it's just going to pretty much attack somebody for not as much damage. So it's pretty much just 2 attack animations. No big deal on either one of them. So that's just all you really need to know about that enemy. It does have a lot of HP though, so you might want to make sure you're dealing a lot of damage to it. Hero's Cross Boomerang actually does do a decent chunk of damage if you want to do that. But I think Red Dragon Anger should be enough to take care of it. Especially since I'm doing a decent chunk of damage with Hero and Jean already to begin with, so I think this ought to cover it.
Help me out, pretty kitty.
Yep, that took care of it. All right, now let's grab this chest. Healing nut, okay, that's fine. Because now I can actually use one of them. Let's see. I think that's more beneficial, so we'll just do that and I'll just pop one of these. There we go. That's worth it. There we go, healing nut. And let's go through this door. This place is huge. There's a lot of enemies. So if I do wind up running out of MP, it's probably gonna happen. And Hero gains a level 49. Could be better, like level 50 for instance, but let's grab that holy water, completely pointless. Hello. And Jean gains a level 49. And now that the enemies are clear over there, let's grab the better holy item, the Holy Mace. Yes, this thing is pretty much Ronfar's quote-unquote best weapon. As you can tell, we got some pretty decent stat buffs out of that, so just pop that on and we're good to go there. I mean, not that he attacks that often, but when he does, it's nice to have that. And Lamina gains a level 49. And finally, Ronfar gains a level 49 as well. Kind of stinks because a battle that I cut out, he fainted and I wind up not reviving him in time, so now he's the last to get the levels. Oops. I mean, it's fine. I mean, they all level up pretty evenly on anyway, for the most part. It's just a little annoying, just a teensy bit annoying, but oh well. Whatever. Either way, let's just go over here. I mean, everyone will hit level 50 anyway, and then so on and so forth, so it is what it is. Either way. This room right here has 2 different paths you can go. They both lead the same way anyway, so it's just enemies that you can get rid of. So, yeah, just head up here, which kind of just leads over there anyway, so like whatever. Can you actually get through there? No, you can't. All right, I might as well get rid of you then. All right, that works for me. And now to get rid of these. I cannot wait. Like, all this experience I'm getting is just really nice. But this room right over here has another chest in it with the Crushing Fist. which is essentially Jean's ultimate weapon there. So 205, bam. Put that on, we're good to go. Got rid of you. Now to make a little bit of a roundabout going on over here. Hello there. I just realized this song is probably gonna be really annoying to listen to with all the cuts I'm about to make in this episode. My bad. And now that they're clear, just go right down over this way. Hello. There. Now we're done with the big spiral, so just go right over here. And now we get a little bit of a rest point. Do you recognize this room a little bit? It's the same room that Hero got revived from the Crystal Inn in the Sega CD version. They pretty much just placed it here instead, because it's part of the arc in this version. So, works out all the same, but now that I'm healed enough. What in the world can the purpose of this be? This entire room is irradiating an immense magical power. All of it seems to be focused that way. Toward the blue star? Lucia, what is this? This place was made to focus the magic of Lunar and channel it back to the blue star. That is the goddess towers. No, that is the role of Althena's fortress. Channel magical power? To the blue star? Why? What's going on? Since the day humans arrived here, the way was being prepared to return to the blue star. This world was created for the purpose of safeguarding humanity until Blue Star was reborn. But that rebirth would not take place quickly, for the world had been damaged greatly.
Long ago, Zophar, the god of destruction and darkness, came to the Blue Star. He preyed on mankind's greed for wealth and power, creating anarchy and chaos where there once was peace and love. Mankind fought one another with furious anger, spilling the blood of others without thought of consequence. Feeding on the dark desire within the hearts of humans, Zophar's power grew exponentially. He used that power to pervert mankind further. Humans, wild with bloodlust, were transformed into hideous beasts. The people suffering under Zophar's tribulation implored Althena to rescue them. The terrible battle with Zophar raged on as the people of the Blue Star cried out for solace. In the end, the Blue Star was laid to waste as Zophar intended. However, all hope was not lost. A gleaming sanctuary loomed large in the sky. The once dead world of Lunar was transformed into a thriving land of wonder. Althena moved the surviving humans there to live in peace, while the Blue Star recovered from Zophar's assault. Althena had left the Blue Star to safeguard the humans, while
I remained on the blue star, waiting in solitude. for the time when I could visit the revival machine. I accepted the hopes and dreams of the humans at the party of Athena for a new life. And I vowed, as guardian of the Blue Star, to see that world reborn. So that, one day, the humans could return to the world they love so dearly. I still can scarcely believe it's true. And to think that Zophar had the power to destroy an entire world, it's terrifying. I must meet with Athena as soon as possible. To delay might mean this world will become like the Blue Star. We're not gonna let that happen, Ruby. Come on, let's get Lucia to her meeting with Athena. Lucia? Is something wrong? I know it might seem overwhelming, but we're almost there. We must meet with Athena. Yes, we must. Still a bit more dungeon, not in the Sega CD version. Let's keep going. Alright, so this place is still going. It's kind of long, so if you do need to leave and heal up, it's totally fine, I get it. We're continuing forward, right down this way over here. Head down this way, another kind of spirally area. And a chest right there. But we have a new enemy to deal with before we can get it. That's rather unfortunate, but it's the Cannon Angel. So, if the Cannon Angel is kind of just sitting here like this, where the cannon just kind of outright, it's just going to go up to somebody and just whack them twice. It doesn't do too much damage, but it can be a little bit of a bother. But if the cannon is like this animation, just slightly higher, and the tip is flashing, it's going to just kind of shoot out a bomb and hit an area around it. So if you have characters that are clustered together, it's going to hit everybody. And could possibly mute them, which you don't want happening. So the best thing to do is either Post Sword, Blue Dragon Palm. Either one of those will work just fine. I think Blue Dragon Palm will take care of it. So I'm just going to go after these mirrors. And then Ronfire's going to go after this one here. And then Jean's going to do the Blue Dragon Palm. It should be enough to take care of it. They do have a lot of health, so it could be a slight bother, but they're resistant to most status effects. You know, the usual stuff. Sleep, paralysis, confusion, poison. So don't even bother with that. Jean's is kind of worthless when it comes to the status effect stuff in this dungeon. A nice thing to note is that they are not totally ineffective with magic, so you can do a magic to do a little bit of damage on them if you just can't do enough. Because even look at that, Blue Dragon Palm was still not enough. They have so much health. But thankfully, depending on how this goes, he's probably just going to either attack somebody. Rockfire's not gonna make it, it's fine. All right, just poke somebody twice, that's fine. Lucia, please.
Destruction.
Perfect. No level up out of that, unfortunately. Well, for good measure, I got rid of all of them there. So let me grab the Master Shield now. There we go. This definitely will come in handy indeed because it's one of Hero's best shields. So just pop that on there, and we'll get a little bit of healing while I'm at it. There we go. Ronfire is definitely going to need a little bit more MP, so let's just pop one of these. And it should be good to go. All right, continuing forward. Can't leave the room without one more. All right, now we can leave this room. But we're still not done yet. We still have a lot more to go. So, not a lot. And hero gains the level 50. With this level, we get Triple Sword. 3 strikes and the enemy's out. I love this move. It is so nice. I mean, it's probably his best move in the game. Biggest issue is it costs 30 to use, but it is worth it. I'm just gonna pop one of these just to maybe show it off. Maybe. We'll see. All right, well, this will do. All right, so 3 strikes and the enemy's out. Indeed, we'll go after this one. Ronfire's just gonna go after this one over here. Jean's going to just attack this one, and Lamina is going to go after these 2 back here.
Ice Storm!
You thought Post Sword was pretty strong? This, on the other hand, Yes, 3 really strong attacks in a row. It is worth it to use. And kind of busted. I mean, not really, but it can get strong if you power hero up. And Jean gains level 50. Getting close to having everybody be level 50. And it's gonna be lovely. It's not the max level by any means, but still it is nice to have. And Lamina gains a level 50. Only one more level 50 to go, and that one will be Ronfar's. Just gotta head right over here, and level 50 with Ronfar. Now everybody's level 50, awesome. Completely worth it. Also, this is worth it too. The Holy Bracelet. This definitely will come in handy indeed. Just gotta remember who that's for. There we go, Ronfar. A little bit more, just a little bit more. Oh, wow, I just realized that Lamina is about to be downed. All right, let's fix that. There we go. Jean is slightly low, but it's not too bad. And I should be good for this room, I think. I can handle these enemies. All right, enemies are down. Time to go up and out. Fortunately, there's still more to go. Up, he's kind of close to me. I need to pop some more of these. Give you one, and give you one. There we go. Continue forward. All right, took care of that. So we're gonna head up this way. The other way kind of just leads into the same area, but heading this way is just a little bit better. If only for one thing. Right up this way, we have the Aura Bandana. All right, another one for Ronfar, so just pop that on. Even more defenses. Agility and Wisdom go down, but magic defense going up a little bit? Yeah, I'll take that. All right, moving forward. And I almost got my money back from all the Starlights I bought, so yeah, I think I'm fine. Hello there. Are you actually going to? There we go. All right, and up we go. And out. For the last room, thankfully. Whew. And now, up. And we want to go to the right for this one. I mean, they lead the same direction still, but a lot of enemies to deal with, but it's worth it. And that's all the enemies for right there. And the item we get is the Aura Robe, which is for Lamina. Might as well just pop that on there and give her some really good defenses. Yep, pop that on, we're good to go. And time to continue. We can either go to the left and just go up, or we can go to the right and go up. Let's see, is there an enemy on that path? There is not. All right, so we're good. All right, time to head up. And through this passageway leads to the Sega CD portion of the dungeon, as well as an Althena statue to heal. So we still have a little bit more dungeon to go. So make a save here, and next time Azure plays when Lunar 2 Eternal Blue completes, let's continue the rest of this dungeon. See you all then.